I'm not young. So now what? That's not a dramatic question, really. It's a quiet one. It doesn't show up all at once. It creeps in during moments when we finally stop running. And for me, it showed up in a room where I least expected it. In May of last year, I was at a business retreat. Good people, smart people, all talking about building for the future. We were in a workshop about investing, retirement, compound interest, you know the conversation. If we save this amount of money at 20, it grows this much at 65. There were charts, graphs, very confident projections, and none of it was wrong. But sitting there, something hit me. I remember thinking, I'm not 20. I'm not young. I'm 64. So I didn't know this stuff when I was 20. So now what? That question wasn't panic. It was honesty. It was the first time I stopped pretending that advice designed for early life was going to magically fit late life. And I realized something in that moment. A lot of conversations about the future don't leave room for the life we actually lived. Here's where I want to slow this down, because there are two stories in this room. Some of us didn't know. We didn't grow up with financial language. We didn't grow up with mentors talking about investing and retirement. We grew up learning how to survive, how to work, how to adapt. But here's the other story. Some of us did know. We understood the rules. We made responsible choices. We saved. We planned. We just thought we had time. And then life showed up. Life has a way of rewriting plans, doesn't it? A divorce, a business that didn't survive, a health issue, a job that disappeared, a parent who needed care, a child who needed more than expected. Not because we were careless, not because we were irresponsible, because life had its own plans. And that's an important thing to say out loud. We didn't fail. Life happened. The realization removes shame, doesn't it? Because shame keeps us stuck in comparison. And comparison at this stage of life is poison. We don't need more judgment. We need orientation. I didn't grow up with a roadmap. I grew up in the streets of the Bronx. I learned how to survive early. I found movement through martial arts and dance. I traveled the world as a performing artist. I built a life through work, discipline, and service. And I'm still doing that now. And more recently, I went through 2 hip replacements. That changes you. It changed me. Not just physically. It forces you to look at time differently, at energy differently, at what really matters. What I learned is this. Now what? Is not regret. It's orientation. It's the moment we stop asking, what should I have done? And start asking, what do I do now with what I have? That's a powerful shift. At this stage of life, strength changes form. It's no longer about speed. It's no longer about volume. It's no longer about proving anything to anyone. Strength becomes clarity, consistency, calm. It becomes practice, not intensity. Practice. Showing up again tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that. There's something else that matters deeply at this stage. Dignity. Living strong doesn't mean pretending we're young. It means refusing to disappear. It means staying engaged without burning ourselves out. It means choosing contribution over comparison. If we're listening to this and thinking we don't know everything, or we knew and life changed the rules, and we're still asking, how do we move forward with meaning? That question is not weakness, it's maturity. That's why I talk about living strong, not as motivation, not as hustle, not as reinvention theater, but as practice. Living strong means we still show up. We still think. We still train physically, mentally, emotionally. We still contribute. Just with more wisdom, more patience, more intention. On this channel, we're going to talk about money without shame, the body without denial, purpose without pressure, responsibility without fear, calm as strength, all from lived experience, all from this stage of life. So, when the question comes, not young, now what? We don't rush to answer it. We practice our way into it. We're not alone. I've created a private space called Living Strong for people who want to think clearly, practice consistently, and move forward with dignity. The link is below. No pressure, just an open door. Not young. Now what? For me, living strong. Always.